What's up YouTube, it's your boy StanZZ here and welcome back to another video on the channel. And there's a Diggersby behind me and he's really big and creepy. Today I bring you a very special video. Pixelmon Generations is ready to drop their newest update and I'm here to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek. So we get to check out all the newest content being added into the mod pack. But bear in mind though, I do have a beta version of the update, so things may change once the update rolls out to the public. As of right now, I'm not really allowed to tell you guys when the update is coming, but I guess I can tell you that it's coming soon. Just like everybody's been telling everybody, it's coming soon. But now I can show you what's actually coming in this mod pack. So if you're excited like I am, then make sure to drop a like on this video and let's get started. A staple in most of my Pixelmon Generations update videos is new Pokemon being added into the mod pack. Today's no different, guys. So today I bring you in a few new Generation 7 Pokemon that are coming straight from Alola that we've been missing. So to start things off, you guys can already see them. Oh yeah, baby, let's go. Oh, you guys got a little bit of a sneak peek of what's to come in today's video. So the first things that we're gonna cover are going to be grass slash it is a grass type, right? Yeah, grass slash fairy type Pokemon Morelull and Shiinotic. They're fairy. I'm pretty sure they are. I didn't play Generation 7 too much just because I was not really interested too much into it. But I know a little bit from them from the TCG side of things, which I do play quite often. Then we have Comfey, which is pretty cool because like Alola is the whole Hawaii theme, and you can put these around your dude. It's just pretty cool. You guys should be able to get the references of this Pokemon and like Hawaiian stuff like that. But the big dog, I think literally that we're going to talk about in today's video is Type Null and Silvally. Look at Type Null. So I believe this Pokemon is classified as the Chimera Pokemon or the man-made Pokemon, and if you guys kind of like see it, it's pretty much has a whole bunch of different like Pokemon, or at least different parts, kind of just put together, and it's a bunch of different colors and stuff like that. And I don't know if you guys kind of see it, but I do. But there's a little bit of Arceus inspired things going on with Type Null in particular. Silvally much less, but Silvally has its own Arceus resemblance that we'll go over in a bit, and you guys can kind of see it on the screen too. So first is Type Null, which is a pretty much a prominent member of Gladion's team, and then Silvally. In the TCG, Silvally got played just a little bit. Pretty fun Pokemon. Looks pretty dope. The design on Silvally and Type Null, for that matter, is actually really cool. But the cool part about Silvally is it kind of works like Arceus. So Arceus has plates that you can put as its held item, and it'll become that typing. Silvally kind of works the same way, because normally it's a normal type Pokemon. Instead of putting plates on it, though, we put memory drives. So this is pretty much what you guys have been seeing in the entirety of what I was showing off. 17 different types. So 17, this is 17, right? Yeah, 4, 8, 12, 16, 17 different memory drives. So of course, Silvally can hold one of these and it'll become that typing, which is really cool. And it gives a nice little resemblance to Arceus. Kind of hinted at, you know, Generation 4 being the remake, but we didn't get it. So maybe soon, right? But that's it for the new Pokemon being added into this update. Unless they're gonna surprise us, not really tell us anything about like some hidden surprises. You know, let's cross our fingers for Ultra Beast, right? Unfortunately, and I'm telling you guys the truth, I don't really know anything that they're trying to like keep secret. Like I can't tell you guys, yeah, Ultra Beasts are coming. But if anything is coming, I hope it's Ultra Beast. So, because I don't know. I personally don't know. I just want Ultra Beast in the damn game. So that'd be pretty cool. But these are still some cool, very cool additions to the mod pack. And I think you can make a lot of stuff with this. Oh, man. I'm already thinking about, like, the adventure Pixelmon maps and stuff like that. Oh, man. I'm pretty excited for this. But the next thing that we're going to cover, well, let me show you. So in recent updates, the Pixelmon Generations mod pack team added in PokeDolls for aesthetics. As you guys can see, it looks like today they're gonna alter those dolls by giving us shiny variations of them. So these are basically a completely different item that really you could only get in creative. So if you're playing on a public server, usually they have some form of a giveaway for you guys to get Polka Dolls. I know I got a couple Mudkips myself, which is pretty cool, and I enjoyed it on the servers that I play on. But, so if you're looking into making your secret base, you know, like a Hoenn reference, get it? Because they had secret bases in? I think it was Hoenn. I hope it was Hoenn. If you're trying to make them look a little more appealing, then you're going to enjoy this quite a bit. So we have Generation 2 and 3 starters, Generation 1 fully evolved starters, the Reggies, Pikachu, Jigglypuff, and of course, everyone's favorite, Ditto. Or is that just me? Oh, you know what? This little blue over here looks pretty cool. But if you guys really need me to name them off, it's going to be Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, Totodile, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Pikachu, Wailmer, Jigglypuff, Pichu, Snorlax, Lapras, Clefairy, Blastoise, Venusaur, Charizard, Togepi, Seedot, Azuro, Meryl, Wynaut, Gulpin, Skitty, Baltoy, Ditto, Meowth, Rhydon, Kecleon, Lotad, Swablu, Duskull, Smoochum, the 3 Reggies up top, and above those Reggies is going to be the substitute. Whew, that was a mouthful to say. But yeah, this is a pretty cool little addition to the game. I feel like if this update's feeling a little like slow or small for you guys, I want to say that this is pretty much the calm before the storm. So maybe the next update's just gonna be a ridiculously good update, or maybe they just didn't want me to take a look at everything added into the mod pack, and they wanted the players to figure that out for themselves. If they didn't want to share everything about this mod pack, I don't think that's necessarily the case, because I got a little bit more information to share for you guys. So new Pokemon models have been added into the game. And what I mean by this is a lot of Generation 1 Pokemon got a bit of remodels done to their models, of course, in the mod pack. So maybe they didn't look good before, or maybe they wanted to make them look even better to capitalize on the hype of the new Let's Go games. But a lot of the Generation 1 Pokemon, maybe the important ones in my eyes, have received new remodels. So, you know, if you guys are interested, I can kind of show you guys. So, the remodels, let's get with them. I have them all in this box right here. It's going to be pretty much the Dragonite line, the Gengar line, the starters, the Magnezones, and the legendary birds. So, we're pretty much going to go in this order, because there's some that I'm going to want you to take a look at and pretty much tell me your opinions on them. I don't know particularly what the changes were or how they looked before. I wish I could compare them for you guys, but I'm just here to let you guys know. So first things first, we're going to take a look at a Dratini. A Dratini here. I can't really think too much of it. Like, I to be honest, I have no idea what the difference is from before. Maybe it's a lighter color of blue. Let's check out Dragonair. Dragonair looks bigger, more majestic. I don't know. I can't really tell, but of course, I can't say nothing bad about it because, well, they still look good. Let's see Dragonite. Ooh, look at this beast. I'm not gonna lie, like, I enjoy the way that it looks. To be honest, though, I can't remember how it's looked before. I don't know if it looks goofier before. But this Dragonite doesn't look bad at all. It looks really, really good. Let's check out Ghastly. Okay, so Ghastly, I believe, has a little bit of a change going on. And I think the reason it looks this way is because of course, me being in beta. But, of course, it's Ghastly, which is the black ball with eyes. And then, of course, particles surrounding it. So I want to say that's the change in Ghastly. So let's see how the rest of them look. So Haunter, nothing really looks different. Not that I can tell. What about the Gengar? Something with its smile, maybe? To be honest, I can't see too much of it. Maybe it's the animations on the way it walks. That can always be a thing. That can always be a thing. So it's going to be something for you, the players, to figure out. But of course, we're still going to go over everything just because these are the ones that, of course, got remodels. While I'm showing these for you guys, I want you guys to know that they've added some pretty cool things in the form of new voices for Pokemon. So recently, Pixelmon Generations were looking for voice actors to provide voices for Pokemon. Usually Pokemon that don't have any form of sounds in the game. So a lot of Pokemon do have that, and of course patch notes will be in the description below for you guys to take advantage of and look and read over and stuff like that. So Bulbasaur, It kind of looks better. I think it looks better. It looks a little more HD. Ivysaur looks the same. Well, no, it looks better. I believe earlier the version with Ivysaur, the little bulb on its back was a little awkward. Right now, it kind of looks better. I can't really like again. I can't be able to put my like. Does he run like a frog? Did they change that? Come here, come here. No, I can't. I can't put my tongue on it. Can't put my tongue on it. So let's check Magnemite. Can't really think too much of it. I know they fixed where Pokemon fly like a little too high. Like let's use Giratina Origin Form for an example. Instead of it flying really, really high, it's you know it's closer to the ground. Magneton. Oh, this looks pretty cool. It has to be the movements. I want to say it's the movements. That's the changes that've come through this. I don't remember Magneton moving like that. What about Magnezone? Again, you see how it's kind of like into the ground beta version, guys. So of course this is going to be a fix that they're going to look into making. But really, I still can't tell too much about Magnezone. I want to say it's probably the movement. That seems the most ideal reasoning behind everything that I'm saying. Has to be the movement and the way that they move. But to be honest, though, they are kind of looking really, really good. The Charizard line, for example, I know exactly what they've changed. Or at least I think they've changed because I haven't seen a Charizard in a while. But of course, this is still for you guys to determine and you guys to have your opinion on. Look at the Squirtle. His tail's wagging and everything. It has to be the movements. Like the movement animation. Of course, patch notes will have the actual information that you're going to be wanting. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, look at this Blastoise. Look at it. Look at him. Oh, they look good. Alright, so this is what I kind of saw a little questionable on it, but it's really up to you. I know they're trying to make the models a little less hard on the mod pack. And that's usually one of the reasons why mod packs have struggled connecting to servers and stuff like that, is due to the Pokemon themselves. So I want to say this might be an issue. I don't necessarily think it looks bad, but it's up to the players. So this is Charmander. So you see the flame on its tail. I want to say the flame's just a little too big. I think that's my thing with it. I'm completely fine with the way the Charmander looks. I just think the flame is a little too big. The animation, the particles, maybe it's just on me that I have my particles on. But it's really up to the player to determine that. Like the Charmeleon has the same thing. Like it looks cool. You know, we had the particles before. And Charizard has this as well. But the thing is, the particle's a little bit different here. But Charizard does look a little bit different though. I feel like it looks less goofy than it did before. So I'm enjoying it. I think it looks really, really good. Maybe it looks like it's straight from Pokemon Go, maybe? I'm not too sure, but it looks really, really cool. Now, Moltres does suffer the same thing that Charizard does. And I don't think... Like, Charizard, you can see past it. Moltres is a different story. So let's take a look at Articuno. Articuno looks so much nicer, and again, less goofy than it did before. So I can kind of see the difference in this one. What about Zapdos? Zapdos the same way? The movement and the animation, it looks better. At least that's personally what I think. And then here's Moltres. Yeah, Moltres is I know that you have this for Ponyta and Rapidash, but I don't think for something like Moltres or something like Charizard, I don't think it would work. Maybe it's something I'm gonna have to just get used to be honest. But there's Moltres. This is the one that people are going to be questionable on. Again, maybe it's just beta, and that's the reason why it shows up like that for me. So it all depends on the player and stuff like that. But that is all the new Pokemon models. Like I mentioned earlier, though, there's new Pokemon sounds. Of course, patch notes have all that information for which Pokemon, you know, have that. And then, of course, patch notes have, like, the Pokemon flying up a little too high and stuff like that. They all have... Patch notes has all the information that you can possibly need. So the last bit of news that I want to leave you with is the fact that Pixelmon Generations upgraded the Forge version for servers. And what that means is there's usually two different ways you can play Pixelmon Generations. One being the Technic version, which is what I do. Other people usually go out of their way and use Forge because they download a bunch of other mod packs for them to play. But usually they were having some sort of issues with the newest version of Forge. So with that, I can tell you guys, with this update, Generations listened to their players and decided to come up with a fix. So for you to not have issues with Forge, make sure you use Forge 2705, I believe is the number. Of course, all that information is in the patch notes in the description, so make sure to check that out as well. But with that, I guess I'm calling it an episode or a video, right? Yeah, it's not really an episode. It's more of a video. Calling it a video. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. In the comments, let me know what your favorite part about this update is. Mine is probably Silvally. Yeah, you know what? The PokeDolls are pretty cool too. I want the Ditto because it's blue. The Regis are pretty cool. But Silvally though, and the memory drives, that's pretty cool. So also make sure to check out my recent Pixelmon Generations series on my YouTube channel. Playlist will be in the iCard up in the top left, I believe. Or right. No, it'd be top right when you're watching it, right? Yeah, top right, along with it being in the end cards of this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!